conferences, the EIS would take into consideration the economic impact on businesses. They did almost no surveys in their environmental assessment that the MTA submitted to the federal government about the impact of small businesses. So the first person who I'm going to recognize is Steve Traub. Where are you? Okay, Steve owns the Wall Street Grill at 75 Wall Street, right?
Yes.
All right. Just to give you a quick background, Mr. Traub employs 67 individuals on a daily average. They serve 220 customers. The restaurant relies on patrons from the 5 boroughs, Long Island, New Jersey, Muncie, Westchester, and the surrounding tri-state area. Like many businesses, they rely on people coming to it, and they're a destination. Mr. Traub says that he estimates a 40% increase in business because of congestion pricing. The business will be negatively impacted due to the increased cost of truck deliveries and his business depends on. In fact, pretty much all businesses do. Like I said, we don't have rail freight in New York. Everything comes in by truck. His estimation is that he will eliminate staff and hours by 45%. And he's just representative of all the restaurant owners and other shop owners in the district. I guess you'll be around if they want to spend it later. All right. Oh, sure. All right. Before we get to the next business, I want to invite the elected officials who've been supporting us from the beginning to step up. I know they just came out of a vote from it, and they have committee hearings and they have to get back. So,
first, we would like to introduce Councilmember Vicky Palladino, who is one of our plaintiffs in the initial complaint that was filed in the Southern District of New York on January 18th. So I just want to emphasize that the lawsuit that we filed yesterday is an amendment to the initial lawsuit that was filed January 18th in the Southern District of New York. And Councilmember Palladino has been supportive of our cause against congestion pricing. Thank you, Councilmember Palladino.
Thank you very much, everybody, for having us back. This seems awfully redundant, doesn't it? We keep repeating the same thing again and again and again. We heard here today about the truckers and how they come in. This is very clear, very simple. The MTA is a slush fund. The MTA has already got a $20 billion budget. It was $1.3 billion they needed from the state additional to tide them over. We have now got a city that's going to be choked to death, whether you are a porter, a waiter, or whether you own a high-end hotel here in the city of New York. This congestion pricing, there's got at least 6 or 7 lawsuits against it right now. And the UFT, to show you how bad it is, they even have their lawsuit against this. What they are trying to do now, the MTA, is they put out something just the other day, yesterday I believe, with ribbons and bows on it, to try to convince New Yorkers why congestion pricing is a good thing. Congestion pricing is going to bankrupt small business and the middle class people. Manhattan Island will cease to exist as we know it. And that's as simple as that. Congestion pricing is a black hole. It will always be a black hole. It cannot happen to the greatest city in the world. It'll be another nail in our coffin that's already been built over the last 5 to 8 years. Thank you very much, everybody.